Okay, hello everyone. In this video, I am going to teach you how to solve systems of linear equations in three variables. So before I continue this, before I give you the two examples, I just want to remind you that if you're not familiar with the elimination method, please watch the video about solving systems of linear equations using elimination method because I will be utilizing elimination method in solving systems of linear equations in three variables. Okay? Let's begin with this one. First, I am going to name the equation. So I will name this equation 1, equation 2, and then equation 3. Of course, our main objective here is to solve for x and y and z. And how are we going to do that? First thing you got to do is out of these three equations, you need to create two equations having two variables. That means you got to decide first what terms are you going to eliminate? I'm talking about do you want the x terms, the y terms, or the z terms? Well, any terms will do, but you gotta choose wisely. Now, based from what I see here, I think the easiest to eliminate is z. So what I will do is I will eliminate z. Let's use first the first two equations to eliminate the z terms. So I'm just rewriting the equations. And so to eliminate z here, what are we going to do? Are we going to add them or subtract them? We're using elimination method here. That's right, we will subtract them. So you just need to cross that out. This is negative x, x minus 2x is negative x, y minus negative y is plus 2y equals negative 4. Right, 6 minus 10 is negative 4. So here I will name this as my equation number 4. Okay, so I utilize the first two equations. The next step is you gotta decide what are the next two equations that are you going to use. You can choose the second, the third, or 1 and 3. It's up to you. But here I think my favorite numbers are 1 and 3. So I think it's easier to solve these two. So x plus y plus z equals 6. I got x minus 4y minus z equals 1. Again, we already decided, and what we did in the first work is that we eliminated c. So that's the thing that we will also do here. We will eliminate the z. And how are we going to do that? Are we going to add the terms or subtract the terms? We will add the terms. So that this will be equal to 0. So this is 2x minus 3y equals 7. And I'm going to name this equation as my equation number 5. So now that we have these two equations, we will combine them. Okay? Like a system. And we will solve for x and y. Now let's use this ink. So the fourth. Okay, now. Oh, sorry. So we got the fourth and the fifth equation. Okay, here. So the question is, what terms are we going to eliminate? X terms or the y terms? Which one do you think is easier to eliminate? That's right, it's the x terms. So, but we need to do something on the fourth equation, right? What is that? That's right, we need to multiply this by 2 because we want that negative x to be negative 2x. So if we add those negative 2x and positive 2x, it will be equal to 0. That's our objective. We want terms that have the same numbers. Okay, so I will multiply this by 2. Okay, this will be equal to negative 2x plus 4y equals negative 8. And I will rewrite this. So if we add the terms, this will be equal to 0, and then y equals -1. There you go, that's our y. Next, let's solve for x. Choose between 4 and 5. Okay, the original equations. So let's use the fourth one. Let's use the fourth one. -x plus 2y equals -4. And then y equals -1, right? This is -2. I will add 2 on both sides. And then divided by -1 because we want that x to be positive. So now we have the x, the y. We just need to solve for the z. Now, this time you gotta look at the first 3 equations and you need to choose what equation are you going to use to solve for z. I say let's use the first equation. Six. So x is 2, y is -1. This is 1, right? Then -1, -1. Our z is 5. There you go. Okay, let's go to the last example. Here we have 2x minus 6y plus 3z equals 4, 4x plus 2y minus 5z equals -15, and of course x minus y plus 2z equals 7. So again, the first step is, let's just name the equations. So this is the first, the second, and the third. And let's decide what terms are we going to eliminate. X terms, y terms, or z terms. Which one do you think is the easiest? That's right. I think the easiest terms to eliminate here are the x terms. So let's do that. I will choose first the first equation and the third. Okay, I'm just rewriting the equations now. This is x minus y plus 2z equals 7, and then you need to again, we already decided that we want to eliminate the x term. So what are we going to do here? That is right. We will multiply the third equation by +2. Okay. So this will be equal to, again, why +2? Because we have a 2x in the first equation. We want them to be the same, so that if we subtract them or add them, it will be equal to 0. That's our objective. So 2x minus 2y plus 4z equals 14. And then I will rewrite the first equation and subtract. That will be 0. This will be -4y, -6 minus -2. So minus -2, that will be plus. -6 plus 2 is -4. And then 3 minus 4 is -1. 4 minus 14 is -10. So I will name this as my fourth equation. Okay? Oh, what happened? There. Okay, this time let's choose the second and the third. So this is 4x plus 2y minus 5z equals -15. And then x minus y plus 2z equals 7. So we have the fourth equation, and the variables there are y and z. So that means with this two equations 2 and 3, we need to eliminate also the x term. So it will also have or we will be having an equation that has y and z. Okay, so what's the next step? We want to eliminate the x terms. What are we going to do? That's right. We will multiply the third equation by 4. Okay, so this will be 4x minus 4y plus 8z, and then this will be 28. Then I will rewrite the first equation. And what are we going to do here? Are we going to add or subtract? That is right, we will subtract. So that will be 0. 2 minus negative 4, what is that? 2 minus negative 4. So minus negative 4, that will be plus, so that's 6y. Negative 5 minus 8, that's negative 13z. And then negative 15 minus 28. Negative 15 minus 28. And that is equal to negative, that is right, it's negative 43. So I will name this as my fifth equation. Now I'm going to combine those two, the fourth and the fifth. Okay, this time let's use this ink. Negative 4z minus z equals negative 10. 6y minus 13z equals negative 43. So we gotta decide. Oh, that's z also. No, that should be y. Sorry about that. Negative 4y. So negative 4y minus z equals negative 10. 6y minus 13z equals negative 43. So what's the next step here? That is right. Okay, it's easier to eliminate here the terms with z. Okay, so that means I'm going to multiply this by 13. So this will be what's 13 times 4? What is that? 52. So this is negative 52. Minus 13z equals negative 130. So where's the y? There's the y. And then I will just rewrite this. 13z equals negative 43. Oh! Wait. Keep. What's happening? There. Okay. So we already have that. Let me just erase that. And then use this thing. There. So 6y minus 13z equals negative 43. What are we going to do here? Are we going to add or subtract? Yes, we will subtract. So this will be equal to 0. So what's negative 52 minus 6? Negative 52 minus 6. What is that? Negative 58. Y. And then negative 130, okay, minus negative 43. So that will be plus 43. And that will be 87. Okay, so negative 30 minus minus 43 is negative 87. I forgot to put the negative sign. There you go. The next step will be, okay, divided by negative 58. Okay, so cross that out. Y equals, so what is the simplified form of 87 divided by 58? That's right, it's 3 over 2. So that means both are divisible by 29. 29, that's right. So 87 divided by 29, 3. 58 divided by 29, 2. Okay, next, let's solve for z this time. Let's use the fourth equation. So negative 4y minus z equals negative 10. Negative 4 times 3 over 2 minus z equals negative 10. So we can just cross this out. 4 and positive 2. That will leave us negative 2. So negative 6 minus z equals negative 10 plus 6 plus 6. That's negative z. Z equals negative 4. And then divided by negative 1 because we want the z to be positive. That's our z. What about the x? What are we going to do? Well, to solve for x, we can choose the third equation. I think that's the easiest. So I will use the third equation, and then x, I will just replace y by 3 over 2. And then plus 2 times 4 equals 7. Okay, so this will be equal to x minus 3 over 2 plus 8 equals 7. So every time you have an equation that has a fraction, I think the best thing we can do here is multiply all the terms by the denominator. Okay, so you can cross that out. This will be equal to 2x minus 3 plus 16 equals 14. So now we don't have a fraction, right? So what's negative 3 plus 16? That's 13 equals 14. So 2x plus 13 equals 14 minus 13. This will be 2x equals 1 divided by 2. Sorry, I don't have enough space. So x equals 1/2. There you go. We have the x, 1/2. We have the y, which is 3 over 2. And we have the z, which is equal to 4. So that's how you solve systems of linear equations in 3 variables. Thank you for watching.